All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. We don't need to fluff, or we don't have to, you go on and on and on about the dynamic information that we provide on this page. You should become a member. We have 4 different memberships for you. If you click the join button in the video description, you will get an introduction video that will tell you about all the dynamic perks that you can receive when you become a member. Join the team. And if you don't join the team, we appreciate your presence over here at Sarah Soon said the YouTube page. Continue to come, continue to get this information. That's right. uh this Sunday, matter of fact, let me get that up there. This Sunday is going down, family. General said he keep it leaping on Ticket Leap. And so we got a very powerful one this Sunday. The Sacred Black Art of Alchemy, the divinity of the sacred black art of alchemy, the divinity of blackness codified in language. Live stream lecture presented by General Seti. That's right, King Seti Productions. This Sunday, May 28th, going down at 2 p.m. You should have yourself front row and center. Do not miss that. You see, the link is right down there in the video description. Click that link, get your ticket, and be in the house, family. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVDs, t-shirts, tank tops, African and Egyptian jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. That's right. We got these some summerwear, Seti summerwear on deck for your family. When you get to kingseti.com online marketplace, go to the top, click the new tab. Brother Ray might have dropped it in there for your family. Click the new tab and check out. If you're trying to get fresh, you didn't come to the right place. That's all I can tell you. You didn't come to the right place. Come on over there, check us out, and I guarantee you're going to want to get you about 2, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. You feel me? We got the African and Kemetic jewelry, again, holistic tonics and remedies, and much, much more. KingSeti.com, family. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Soon Seti website. We just uploaded the band, occult, New World Order, Illuminati, video library and catalog, Rise of the Neanderthals, video library and catalog, and the Holy Black Mother Civilization, already up there, full of nothing but gems and jewels of African wisdom, waking up our people. You see, nothing like it on the planet at this time. So come on over, family, and join us. Become a student on GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. General Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise we never calm, exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube or any other tube. We having the Champellion and the false teachings of the Medunetta classes on Patreon. You should come, get this information so you could get up out of the sham. You understand? A white Christ worship. You see, where you run from Jesus to Champellion, you run from Mohammed to Champellion. You can't give up the white worship, so we have to expose this information. You see, and quit giving these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals PhDs in African sacred history. We got to quit that. And so we also got on Patreon, was there once giants living in ancient Egypt? I could tell you it's a profound video live stream. And so get over there, Patreon, and we got over 175 exclusive live streams that are accessible when you become a patron on General Seti's Patreon. Become a patron today. The links are in the video description chat room. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be banned. I don't want to do that. Don't make me. All right. China threatens consequences over warships action. I believe United States is running up through there again. They running up through there. You understand? And so they, and we're gonna get down to the facts of the matter. United States saying that it is open waterway. You see, it's open waterway, but we're gonna find out because I tell you what, you ain't gonna sell up upside the United States talking about is open waterway. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna have to get your ass from about the water. You see, one way or another. Now you can sail away, or we can put your ass on the bottom. You see, whichever one you want to do. That's how they rock. You see, and so let's see what the Chinese talking about. Because I see that it's cranking up. Technically they already at war. You see, now it says China threatens serious consequences. Friday, after the United States Navy sailed a destroyer around the disputed Parcel Islands in the South China Sea for the second day in a row, in a move Beijing claimed was a violation of its sovereignty and security. And so I don't know if those Parcel Islands, I believe those might be them man-made islands. You see, now if they put the motherfucking islands out there, you see, this is what we're talking about. Now, I want y'all to understand. When I talk war, okay, I talk war, I don't want y'all to be out there crying because, I'm going to tell it just like it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell it just like it is. I'm not going to, it ain't about whether I'm with one or against. I'll tell you what, and I'll tell y'all just like this. Until our people get together, we live right here, okay? Now, I don't know where you live. Maybe you don't live nowhere in the United States. You understand what I'm saying? You might live, I don't know where you live. But you know where they talking about bombing? They talking about bombing this motherfucker right here. That's what the crazy motherfucker in North Korea is talking about. That's what the Chinese are talking about. That's what Russia talking about. What they got that could hit over here in the United States. You see? And so I have my beefs. I do. With this government about what they done to our people and what they owe our people. I do. And I say it and I speak it. You see? And so my confrontation in that sense is for something totally different than what's going on overseas. When the motherfuckers start talking about they're going to bomb here, they ain't saying, nigga, we going to call you up, nigga, and let you know ahead of time. You see? Yeah, I'm going to call you up and give you a heads up. Matter of fact, we'll send you a couple of boats, nigga, so you can get out of there in time. They ain't got no mother. They don't give a fuck about you. See? You act like they give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about you. So when they talk about bombing this motherfucker over here, they talking about you too. You see? And so people say, oh, they don't care. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You got these communist niggas over here. You understand what I'm saying? They be wearing their black berets. Yeah. let's see if Putin send you a motherfucking ship over here, nigga, and see if he get you up out of here, nigga. You see, he ain't sending you nothing. So I want to stress that fact that this is strictly when when I give my analysis. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's not about whether I want of course. I hate to, I want this country as best as can till we could get our shit together. To get our shit together. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the best answer for us. We have to deal with the U.S. You understand? We have to deal with them. That's our agenda. You know what I'm saying? But rooting for another motherfucker to bomb this motherfucker, the stupidity of people. You know what I'm saying? And they tie that in to you rooting for the U.S. No, motherfucker, I'm rooting not to be bombed, motherfucker. That's what I'm rooting for. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm rooting for. So if it seems like if they get to talking shit about the U.S. and this, that, and the third, and motherfuckers got planes and shit, yes, use them motherfuckers. That's right. That's right. You understand? Till we can get out, because our babies are, you got bomb shelters? You think they're going to open up something, you think this country going to open up somewhere for you to go, nigga? You understand? Well, where you think you going to go? You think they're going to open up the bomb shelter for your black ass? They ain't got nothing for you. So where you going? So you have to reflect on this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got all these babies. It's tight in the motherfucking nah. You see? Stores and shit and high as hell and food. So you could imagine if chaos come on this motherfucker. You see? That's not good. That's not good. So any move, and because I see them all as heads of the beast. Different, like you got the Hydra and shit. And you got 10 heads of the Hydra. You see? And so, so I don't see no great, they all want to do the same thing. They all want the same spot. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody want to be on top. That's just what it boils down to. And motherfuckers, they illusion by Russia. Russia is just as big of a goddamn imperialist as the United States. You see what I'm saying? They imperialized, all them motherfuckers that's over there. You understand? When they had the Soviet Union was one of the biggest examples of imperialism that have ever been produced. That goddamn country was damn near a continent. That's how many motherfuckers they had under their yoke. You see what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. China over there dealing with fucking Russia right now. Russia jumped on China. People don't talk about that. The communists don't talk about that. All these communist Marxist niggas, they don't talk about the land that Russia took from China, that China won't back over there in parts of Manchuria and shit that, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't took from China. You see what I'm saying? Many people say why when China was in its lowest, goddamn it, Russia did them wronger than any goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? They ain't never been, and they supposedly both communists and shit, but have been two of the biggest enemies. You see? And so, you know what I'm saying? And so, we just addressing this issue. That you can go right now and the motherfuckers talk about China and how disrespectful they is in Africa. Disrespectful. You can see how you can look at them and see them even right here in the goddamn country, how they talking about niggas. And like nigga owe them, nigga, we and that's crazy. And we say we cannot do it. And I look at this shit, and we got to look at this shit. How many other races we done made rich? I say, God damn. Have we stepped back and look at really how, when I think about when I was young, when the Arabs first, I first started seeing Arabs in Detroit. You see, and how the stores and shit, when they first got there, they didn't have no elaborate stores. They didn't have no elaborate stores. They had regular stores. You see what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. But that's where they got rich. Gas stations and goddamn Black America and shit. You understand what I'm saying? China man. You understand what I'm saying? Beauty supplies, dollar stores. We say we can't, but we didn't made everybody else rich. They didn't have it, but they gave them the catalyst, but we can't say because they gave it, because that's power. They don't want to give us no goddamn catalyst. They didn't made all their money because we've been goddamn slaves. You see? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how the form. Once you got a working formula, you ain't gonna try nothing new. What you gonna try new? You've been, you know how America got these Europeans, these Cro-Magnon, neon, keeping all the profit, 100% of the profit. 100% of the profit. So the thing is, that's how all these motherfuckers is doing. They want shit for free. They want to give you crumbs for your resources, for your labor. You see? That's what they want to do. And so that's that's how America got filthy rich, being able to have a labor force for over fucking 400 some odd years, even to this day, that they didn't have to pay. Okay? We got trolls out there, right? We got trolls. Who trolling? Who trolling? Yeah. Let me catch your ass. You see that goddamn aircraft carrier? You know, I'm the type of I need me one of them motherfuckers. You can see y'all see that aircraft carrier back there? You don't let me have one. Motherfuckers be in trouble. You straight up, man. Who was it? Who was it, Ray? I want to know. Who was it? Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, okay. Carlos Realist. Yeah. Ain't nobody. Oh, he ain't. He don't understand. 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 See, this is strategy. Ain't nobody see power. This is strategy. When let him come back on in when he get in. So I didn't know he was in there. Next to let his ass back in. You understand what I'm saying? I'll deal with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because this is how some niggas. We ain't nobody in here. We're not condoning no goddamn imperialism. You see, we're not condoning no goddamn. Yeah, let his ass in. I didn't know he was. If he wanted to talk, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let him on in. Yeah, let him on in. Come on in, Carlos. Get on in here. Get on in here. Cause I want him to tell me where we advocate for the imperialism of the United States. I want him to come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here, Carlos. Come on in here. You see? Come on in here. Bring it on. And when he get in here, Ray, let me know. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna keep moving. And so all these motherfuckers, all of them, all of them, you see? But goddamn it, we over here. Okay? We over here. You see? And that's what's wrong with niggas. They don't know how to make a real move. You see? They don't know how to make a move. They you know what I'm saying? A serious move. You see, it's about strategy. Get your shit together. Get your motherfucking shit together. And you ain't got to be in the middle. You can move up out of this shit. We don't even have to have these conversations. You see what I'm saying? We don't even have to have these conversations. These niggas want to stay in the middle, one way or another, pick and choose. And you ain't in no predicament outside of just running your motherfucking mouth. Okay, so if shit get hot right now, nigga, I want to know what your no huddle move. Because you got to be in a no, we got to have that no huddle. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't give a goddamn about nothing on, our peoples is here. It could be just devastatingly. You have to pick, he in now? Where you at? You in, Carlos? Come on in here, Carlos. Come on in here. Let me and Carlos. Where you at, Carlos? Come on in here and tell me how you feel. Come on in here, Carlos. Put something down here. I want to put you up here, Carlos. Ain't gonna be no disrespect. We ain't talking about no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand it's all about strategy. You see what I'm saying? We don't condone no imperialism, no imperialists. You see what I'm saying? Of no nature. But as a strategy, see, we black men, you see, and what we are responsible for, yeah. I see him. I see you down there. I see you already. You see, we're responsible for ours. You see them, my family, I'm responsible for my family as a man. You see? And you brothers out there, y'all responsible for y'all family. That woman, your wife, your children, your mama, you see? You responsible for them. So you got to make a decision. What's best for them? Not your ego. You see? For another motherfucking country to talk about bombing here would be devastating for our people over here. We got a new member. Got the niggers. We got the Naga niggers in the house. All right then, brother. Appreciate you coming on board. God damn it, you on board. You one of them, you can get in one of them F-16s back then. You understand what I'm saying? And you're on the team. And you understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna find ways to make you feel, at home over here. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate it. We have to make decisions that don't leave our family in shambles. You see what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck whether they over there, they been fucking, all of them over there fucking with somebody. All of them over there fucking with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Look at the goddamn Arabs. They over there fucking over Africa. Okay? You got the Chinese over there fucking over Africa. You see? The Arab need to be dealt with. You talking about an imperialist? Yeah, we got enough. Yeah. Yeah. Gregory Ross on the team. Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. You see, we're on the team. Thank you. You see, and so they need to be dealt with. They need to be dealt with. They need to get out of Africa. Huh? All of them. You see? They in our goddamn community, all of them pillaging. They at the table. They at the table. When they come over here and they say, go in the niggas. They're just like when I watch The Godfather. And if y'all don't watch that Godfather, you see what I'm saying? And they was, if you got to be you got to be an old head. You know what I'm saying? But for the young cats out there, that's for strategy. You had to watch that. You see, you had to watch that shit for strategy. You see how they get down. And they was, what was happening was the Italian, the mafia, you see what I'm saying? The old ways that they was making their money, bootlegging booze and shit and all that kind of shit. That shit was getting old. They was starting to bring dope in. The Hayron and shit. And a lot of the old, the old head mafia, they didn't want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? They saying that's too much. That's gonna bring a lot of heat. You see what I'm saying? And one of the other heads, he was like, "We're not gonna sell it to in our community. We're not gonna sell it to children." He was saying how he was gonna keep this shit here, how strict. He said, we're gonna sell it in the niggas community. We're gonna sell it to the niggas. That's what he said. You see what I'm saying? So when they get ready to come over here and they say, you know what, and they at the table and they chopping this shit up, you see, and the Arab come over here and the Chinaman come over here and they got these aspirations to open up all these dollar stores, open up all these liquor stores, open. You know what the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals say? Open it up in the niggas community. You open it up over there. You see what I'm saying? And just give me my tax. You see, I'm gonna get mines off the top and you keep the rest. You understand what I'm saying? That's how that go. So they all the same. Don't tell me so. But when a motherfucker start talking about bombing over here, I don't give a fuck. You see, I don't give a fuck. I'm rolling with this over here. I'm you know what, because the world is already set. If unless you trying to establish some power, you can say you ain't with this motherfucker. You ain't motherfucker. You with somebody. You ain't got no power, nigga. Where you can say it in spirit, but in reality, you ain't got no power. So, nigga, you take your dollar to the Arab, you take your dollar to the Chinaman. We all, in most respects, not to put one over the other, they own, you got to eat. We haven't made no moves to take these institutions out of their power. So we gonna say fuck, and this, that, and this. I don't give a fuck what they do over there to the Chinaman. Okay, y'all want me to you want me to say what it is? I don't give a damn if he beat up on the Chinaman. What difference do it make to me? I don't give a damn. What he do to Russia, Ukraine, Taiwan? None of that. I don't care. Okay? So if he want to go over there and beat up on them, that's okay with me. Only people I'm worried about is minds. You see? That's all I'm worried about is mine. And so, like I say, and so that's one aspect of it. I know because they didn't set a precedence. The United States didn't set a precedence. And so they, and when you the big dog for a while, you didn't did shit to people. And so a lot of people just, they got it out for the U.S. one way or another. They say they got it out. You know what I'm saying? And so in the next motherfucker who China getting people going, listen, if China become Motherfuckers is gonna feel the same way about China, Russia, if they get on top, they gonna feel the same about their ass, and they do right now. You just got to go another part of the world. They do right now. Okay? They do right now. So don't get it twisted. You see all that shit that's going on in Africa and shit right now. Don't think, Russia. That's just like Russia and goddamn Gaddafi in them. See, they not talking about how Gaddafi in them is affiliated with them goddamn niggas down there in Sudan acting crazy, the ganja weed and shit. So the thing is, people look at Russia because Russia know how to, they be in the back somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? But all type of new AKs and shit is funneled into the goddamn. So don't sit up here and talk that dumb shit to me. You see what I'm saying? They putting motherfuckers so they can keep, they getting all the gold out of Sudan. They getting all of the gold and resources out of Sudan and send the ganja weed down in there to murder the indigenous Africans of the Sudan. And you understand what I'm saying? Keep them out of power even to this day. And so that motherfucker up there in Libya that then took the place of Gaddafi is still keeping them roads. You understand what I'm saying? A pillage, and they've always did that. When you go back and you know what I'm saying? The Turks and shit that took over Egypt, they was always in Nubia. They was always in Sudan. So usually when they took over Egypt, they took over Sudan. You see what I'm saying? The Turks. And so that's how they do. So anybody that knows, so you sitting up here, who backing, Russia. Y'all motherfuckers is, come on, man. Stretch this shit out, man, and look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, United States gonna keep selling up through there. Yeah. United States gonna keep selling up through there. They ain't about to stop because they know if they stop, they gonna lose their power. And so that's what it boils down. So we talking about power. We talking about power now. Don't talk moralism. Don't talk moralism. Don't talk about moralism. Don't talk about nothing. Talk about power. So you think this man gonna lose power? You think he gonna go quietly? If that man say don't sell up, you know what he gonna do? He gonna sell right up through that motherfucker. And you understand what I'm saying? So what's really is still, even if the China, the white man don't care because he got places to go. You see? He got places to go. We don't have places to go. So even if they, he's going to push it till they ready to send some shit over here. You see? He going to push it till they ready. You see? But like I say, they got places to go. We ain't got no places to go. And so we should be bringing this shit up, and we should be dealing with the fact that we still defenseless. We still in a position of powerlessness. And we have to deal with that. We have to look at what we could do for ourselves right now. What can we do for ourselves? That's what we should be having serious talk. What can we fuck with? What could be? What we did? What we haven't gotten? Not to say we don't put people. We can put the best. We can get enough of the best on each issue and let them go to work. While we move in a direction where with 40 million people should not need any fucking body. You shouldn't need any fucking body to make a change. That's bullshit. It's no way. It's no way. You don't want to sacrifice. These niggas that got money, they don't want to do nothing. All they want to do is run around with Becky. You understand? Talking about, what the black woman ain't doing, this, that, and these Beckys is becoming trillionaires off these niggas. They don't say nothing about how they, you understand, when a pillage in they punk ass. But this is the issue. You got all these groups talking about what the black woman doing. But these niggas is getting, these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals is getting trillions of dollars off the ignorance of these niggas, and they don't say nothing. You see, they just go get them another goddamn Becky. You see, man, we got to start cutting off some limbs and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And grow another one. You see, we need to cut some limbs. We need to cut some limbs, man. Real talk. And get busy. All right, family. And so China can threaten, and they can keep threatening. Because they ain't going to stop selling up through there. I can tell you that. They not. It's going to be a war before they stop selling up through there. You see? And so when China threatens consequences, I don't see, and I'm going to end, I don't see China as big as what people think that they is. Because they wolfing too much. You see what I'm saying? They wolfing too goddamn much. They wolfing too much. Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You make it happen, and so I don't see them having the kind of, that shit is inflated. That shit is inflated. You see what I'm saying? When they could sell up and around up through there, down through the Caribbean and shit, and up in the Gulf of Mexico and all up in there and do what the U.S. Then I see some equality, equalness in the ability to. Other than that, just talk to me. You see what I'm saying? It sounds like a motherfucker getting bullied. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds like a motherfucker getting bullied, and he, and just like the nigga, could you please don't sell your aircraft carrier? You know what I'm saying? Outside of my capital city. You see? Yeah, it ain't nothing but me. You believe me. It's just something to keep the world in a state of disarray. We got one more family, but keep your eyes open. We got one more family. I want y'all to check this out. We got one more fire presentation coming up. The destruction of the African Persian relics in Iran. You see, dealing with the 300, adding on to some information about the Africans that preceded all the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals in Iraq and Iran, and how they are over there destroying all of the artifacts that look African. You see what I'm saying? So I want y'all to come back for this last one for the early afternoon. This is the General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.